Hi, I'm Logan from Wolverine Dabs, and this is the Plasmastatic separation unit from Sambo Creek Filtration. So essentially this uses static to separate keef that you have into two different pieces. So this machine has a positive plate and a negative plate. The positive plate primarily attracts the heads and some stalks, while the negative plate primarily attracts particulates, stalks, little bits of biomass. And so this really shines by removing the contamination from your product. In order to run this machine, you essentially just need a single 110 volt outlet, and you also need keef and an air compressor. Traditional methods take a long time. So when you're doing hand static, it can take up to 14, 16 passes to achieve the purity that we are trying to achieve. So this machine really eliminates all of those passes. You could run it through this machine once or twice, and then it might only require 1 or 2 hand passes after the fact to achieve 99% by math. So at the beginning of our process, we take our biomass and put it through a grinder, or a crusher if you will. This crusher isn't meant to grind or to be very abrasive with the material. It's simply meant to liberate the trichome heads and stalks from the biomass. We then take our material out of the crusher and we move it over to our tumblers. Our tumblers have a 60 mesh screen on them, which is 250 microns. We tumble in there for about 25 to 35 minutes. Our tumblers can load 15 to 20 pounds at a time. After we are done tumbling, we move the material from the tumbler over to our refinement sieve. We primarily use a 60 mesh and an 80 mesh refinement screen on this sieve. This sieve from Sambo Creek Filtration is stackable, so you can put the 80 mesh on the bottom and the 60 mesh on top. Load the material into the 60 mesh and let it naturally vibrate and shake down into the 80 mesh, which then it will do a secondary filtration as well. After the material comes out of the 80 mesh screen, we then take that and we put that into the freezer. After the material has chilled, we then load that chilled material into the Plasmastatic separation unit by Sambo Creek Filtration. Essentially, to get going, you load the keef into the hopper. The hopper's just behind the doors. Then you feed from the hopper into the feeding trough, and the feeding trough feeds into the air supply. So typically we turn on the air supply first, and then we turn on the feeding trough, and then we'll begin the vibration of the hopper itself to actually feed the material into the feeding trough, which then feeds into the air supply and circulates throughout the machine. So if you have a basic unit, it will come with a positive and a negative charging plate, and those actually have adjustable knobs. So typically I just max out the positive plate, and then on the negative plate I set it just like 20 or 30 points below, and it seems to work very, very well. If you have the upgraded discharge and charging, then it's all built in and all the settings are pre-dialed. Once the machine is turned on, essentially you'll just hear a buzzing and a vibration. The sift will be going in a closed loop action, and it will be falling between two plates. So you have a positive and a negative plate. Primarily the trichome heads and some stalks will be drawn towards the positive plate, whereas particulates and contamination are drawn towards the negative plate. The final product we typically collect by sticking a stainless steel tray underneath and then using polynylon paintbrushes to harvest the material. We primarily use polynylon paintbrushes because they attract contaminants to the brush. So if there are contaminants on the positive plate, they will attract to the brush, which then can be knocked off. When done properly, you should see the sift immediately start separating, and you will see a fraction of gold or tan or maybe even orange depending on the sift and age of the sift that you're working with, and then you'll see a fraction primarily that should be green. And so as soon as you harvest these two materials, you'll hold them side by side and you'll see a significantly darker or green fraction and then a lighter, more tan fraction. On a single pass, I've seen anywhere from 65 to 90% purity, and when I say purity, I mean by mass. So if you picked out all the trichome heads and you picked out all the stalks and contaminants, by mass the trichomes would be 90% of the total volume. So after a second pass, I don't really see too much more happening after the third pass. So we only ever do 1 or 2 passes on the machine. We don't do 3 passes. At that point, we kind of call it quits and we move on to some other pieces of technology that we have. The biggest mistake you can make when using this unit is not pre-sieving your material, or at least removing some form of the larger contaminants that are in there. If you have too many contaminants, it doesn't work too well. If you run something that is too clean, it doesn't work too well. You have to run something that is somewhat dirty, and it works absolutely perfectly. So you need to be aggressive when you're getting your material, but you need to remember that you need to sieve out some of those contaminations. Dialing in the process for different material types, primarily being dry sift and water hash, I would assume. Water hash, you will primarily need to have this unit sitting in a cold environment or a walk-in freezer, for example. It becomes very difficult to run at room temperature if your material is moist, or if it's a cultivar that greases at room temperature as well. So then the unit will need to be placed into a walk-in freezer. As far as dry sift, I prefer to just run around 60 to 65 degrees Fahrenheit, and it's a coldish room, and having the humidity below 40%, regardless of whether you're in the freezer or at room temperature, having the humidity below 40% is very essential for proper processing. If you're purchasing a machine, you should make sure that you can have a room that can get to 60 to 65 degrees Fahrenheit, and you should make sure the humidity can get below 40%. And that's going to be absolutely essential for running this machine for dry sift specifically. Basically, you don't want your material to be too moist. If your material is too moist, then it will start clumping up in the unit and it won't run properly. You need your material to be very, very dry. And this can all start with just simply the biomass. So starting with the biomass and making sure that when you stick your hand into it and you grab material and you look at your hand after that, it's covered in sift and keef. If it's not, then the material's too moist and you're not going to get anything out of it. Plasmastatic's better than manual sifting because as soon as you get 1 or 2 passes on this, and in all reality you only need a few hand passes after that. If I was doing everything by hand, which I had done for years, it takes such a long time. It could take multiple days. This cuts it down to, you could have your process done, finished in a day. This is for primarily production, and if you want to cut down on days and days and months of labor for your material, this is definitely the investment for you. I used to do hand sifting for 14 hours a day. I would just statically sift, and that's on one strain. Now we're able to do on one machine we can process anywhere between 6 to 8 kilos of finished static product, which sure, yes, it would, if we're going for the same purity I was trying to achieve, it would then take a few more hand passes, but that would literally save weeks upon weeks worth of time. And I've seen this machine save weeks and weeks, and now pairing the Plasmastatic with the ATS, I mean, we can achieve 98, 99% pure trichome heads by mass on scale, start to finish in one day. Money. That is money. Time is money. So right. This unit literally saves time. The other thing is this new unit is the easiest unit by far to use. Like, I just went to Canada, set up a unit. Out of the box, you get the bottom, you get the top, you set it, you bolt the top to the bottom, and then you simply plug the unit in. You get an air compressor, hook that up to the unit, and then you start running the sift. We were operational within an hour. Now, making sure your environment's proper, right? Like we talked about before, if you have water hash, you should have a walk-in freezer. If you plan on doing live material, you should have a walk-in freezer. If you plan on tumbling in the freezer to start with your material, or getting your material cold before you're tumbling, you should do everything start to finish in the freezer, but also being aware that your humidity should be low. The lower it is, the more that will stick to your plate. I have personally seen 649 grams get collected onto a plate in 5 minutes. And that's like, I mean, with my hand, you know, you rub, you get maybe, you know, 7 to 15 grams on your hand. And it takes a little bit of rubbing, and then you have to brush it off, clean it, change gloves, what have you. That takes a long time for 15 grams. I've literally seen 649 grams on a plate within 5 minutes, and that's just the first pass separation. Instead of doing all of this by hand before, this just makes it simpler. And I know there are other methods such as pre-sieving and brushing techniques, but this really just cuts the time down significantly. If you're ready to save time and clean up your keef, visit sambocreek.com.